Well, good morning, friends. I am here on the coast this morning, and I thought I would take a minute. We had again storms come through last night. Oh, so crazy windy. But of course, it clears those skies that make them look so beautiful. You got those big billowy blue clouds this morning. The ocean's still looking really grayish green, but I'll show you that in a minute. But I wanted to too just share with you. I have a little project I was working on. Gosh, I think when I first moved down here, that I kind of was working on a possible consignment. And so the lady wanted a card design specific for her business that wouldn't be distributed anywhere else, that she would be able to have sole kind of proprietorship over. And she wanted otters. So at the time I did not do watercolor at all, ever, except like when I was a kid. So since I've been down here, of course, I've dabbled in and been enjoying watercoloring. But she provoked me to kind of just stir that up, get it going. And so I created my very first card line for her. I did a little set of 4. And I happened upon one yesterday, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna bring it for you. I did a second line after this that I actually prefer, and it has all these little otters. They have like their little hands. It looks like they're praying. And they have like different sayings that talk about otter, like you oughter be praying, or you oughter be at peace, or you oughter love one another. And it's a whole little otter line, which hopefully I'll be able to pull out a set and show you that I think you'll enjoy. But in the meantime, I just thought you might enjoy some of this water. And we do want to do all of those things. So remember that today. You ought to be kind to one another. You ought to love one another. You ought to forgive one another. You ought to be tender-hearted to one another. You ought to be at peace because God's in control. So today's going to be an awesome morning. Here's a moment to see this beautiful coastline. Hopefully you can see the picture too. There's my first little otter. The second one I made, he was holding a little heart. I'll have to see if I can find one of those too so you can see. I don't know if you could see that breaking over the rocks here. It looks cool because it makes like little teeny miniature waterfalls. Let me see if I can go down here maybe. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, I'm going to turn it this way so you can see the beautiful clouds. Woo-woo, the Monterey cypress, the walking path. Well, that's it for this morning. Hope you have a great and glorious, love-filled, and victorious day, my friends. Bye for now. Be gentle, be kind.